Who split the scriptures into the old and the new? Actually, it was one man, and his heresy spread. Hi, I'm Lew White, and this is a short teaching on Marcion. Marcion was born in about the year 85 CE, and he influenced a lot of people as a theologian. And he understood that the deity of what he called the Old Testament was different from the one that was sent, as if there were two beings. So what we have inherited from these ideas of this one man has spread among the whole culture of Christianity. You pick up a Bible as you know it. This is actually Scripture, and it's not to be broken. Yahusha said, Scripture can't be broken. Well, they've divided the old, what they call old, from the prophets and the Psalms and the writings and the Torah, from the new, the writings of the Natsarim. And the Circus Fathers, as we know them as Natsarim, were opposed to the Natsarim. They didn't like these Natsarim, but they claimed that they were Christians because these weren't Christians. These people that wrote these documents, they were warning letters, and they were interpreting what Yahusha had taught them from the writings of what they call the Old Testament. But there is no Old Testament. These are all Scripture. All Scripture is inspired, and it's useful for correcting and rebuking and training in righteousness. But Marcion of Sinope, it was a city in Greece, he was born around 85 CE, and he said that this deity that wrote through the prophets was a mean, angry, cruel deity, and the new deity that was sent was a kind one. He's actually the same being, but he took on human flesh. People don't know, but Marcion influenced this. When you hear Old Covenant or Old Testament and New Testament, don't think of the writings. That's not what it's describing. Let me explain to you what the Old Covenant is not. It's not the writings. It's a technique for atonement, and it's recorded in both of these two sections that was split by Marcion and all of his adherents later. The Old Covenant is not what most people understand. The Old Covenant was temporary atonement. By offering animal blood through a now obsolete priesthood, and if you look up Deuteronomy 31:26, you see it was a scroll written on animal hide and placed outside the Ark of the Covenant in a pouch, and it was placed beside the Ark. That's Deuteronomy 31:26. And it's explained now as being obsolete, both it, the animal blood, and the priesthood that made it possible. Hebrews 8:13. It's right there. The Old Covenant is obsolete. They're going to build a new temple over there? No, that's not going to work. Wait, looking for a red heifer? Our red heifer is Yahusha. He cleanses us. Yahusha mentioned the sign of the eternal covenant, which is the Ten Commandments inside the ark, now written on our hearts. He mentioned them at Matthew chapter 24, verse 20, that we should pray that our flight not be in winter or on the Shabbat, the Sabbath, which is the sign of the everlasting covenant. His Natsarim are still on the earth, and he never left us orphans. He said, I will come to you. The world will not see me any longer, but you will see me, because I will be in you. He never left us. He lives inside his obedient ones. He's not going to live inside disobedient ones. Keep growing and learning about the head, Yahusha, and how to identify his body. They're obedient to the commandments. Yahusha pleads through us Do not quench his ruach, his spirit. We only mean to encourage one another in love. Intimacy with Yahusha, our Creator, would include knowing his name and obeying his commandments. As the first followers, called Natsarim, guarded. The unwise virgins are not preparing themselves for his return. But the wise virgins are ready, and we have stored up extra oil. The Natsarim know Yahusha because they are his bride. Natsarim, he said, I am the vine, you are the Natsarim, the branches of his teachings, not some theologians. Read Acts 24, verse 5. An accuser was sent to mention that Paul was a ringleader of the sect of the Natsarim. Yahusha is not a Christian, and his followers are not Christians. They're Natsarim. He named us. If any of these words are foreign to you, Google them to learn more. You'll be awakened quickly if you take it to heart. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the last train to Clarksville.